Hey everybody, Weem here. Welcome back to Amir. It's been a little bit. I actually tried to get on earlier today and all the servers were down, it seems. But I've jumped in here and I'm kind of excited. All these notifications popped up and I already know a few here. It does look like it's from the same person, but we got some treaty proposals, so I haven't looked at any of this stuff yet. Let's see, we got exceptional tools, found some great stones, so we got 15 hammers from that. That's cool, we'll get rid of that guy, or at least I thought we could right-click and tell you to go away. Let's see, we've got the nagging wife. Home Park of the village of Weemsdale, exasperated by the constant naggings, decided to go on a lonely retreat. The hunt disappeared for a while, so meat and leather. That's cool, we'll take that one. Lucky Gatherer in Weemsdale, this one is 15 agricultural food. That's pretty cool, because that might be something new. No? Looks like we still have the same kind of stuff. And then what do we have here? That's the food, that didn't go away. Okay, let's check out the treaty. This is the stuff I'm excited about here. Let's see, treaty proposal from Hain Sharpfist. It just says greetings. You can actually type messages in here. Looks like they chose not to, and they just asked for well digging. Let me propose a counteroffer. I don't want to lose this. Okay, cool. I was like, don't give me a different screen. Like, what do you have? Is there anything you can give me? Oh, look at all this stuff. Look at this, Hain. You're asking for well digging, but you're not, Oh, I have this reversed. Weemcast will receive. Oh my gosh. I'm so ungrateful. Alright, there we go. This constantly mixes me up because it'll switch sides. Like, if I send a message, it puts my portrait on the right. I think you should always be on the left. You on your screen. Sorry about that, Hain. I appreciate the offer of well digging. I probably can't give you anything. Nope. Okay, well, typically, if somebody offers me something, I want to offer something in return. So what I will offer is, sometimes I'll just do a peace treaty, which I think is cool. See what they think about that. It is a counteroffer, so I'm going to have to wait. But I don't necessarily need well digging right away. So that's fine. Let's do that. I would do rite of passage, but where I'm at, I'm not really blocking anybody, so... and this actually could be a region of that person. We've got somebody down here. We're going to click it. Okay. If this isn't an active player, but if they were part of this, this would light up here as well. So this definitely is somebody different. It could be that person. Odd that they will have come down and claimed something near me, but there might have been something cool for them there. I'm already not fond of that desert area, so... Have at it. We're going to click this one. It could be different. Nope, he just sent me, for some reason I got 2 of these notifications. So that's fine. We still have our speed boost, which is great. It's great. I thought it actually told us how much time we had left, but it just still says 120. Okay, jumping in on our town, the first thing I noticed is we have more slums than when I was here last. I put some extra homes down, but there's even a new slum up here. Yeah, I think we've got more than we had before. The population's definitely grown, which is cool. And we did drop people off. I know when I last was here, I threw some people in. I may not have been looking at this, so this may be their slums finally popping up. Let's hop into here. We've got 4 that are jobless right now. And if we've got any... we had some structures that I had set to sleep. And I can't remember, I felt like I might have jumped in here and turned those back on. I know this was one, it's fine. But I'll probably have to skim around here and make sure that everything is open. It'd be great to have a window that lists all of your structures and their status and turn them on and off, but those are quality of life type things, and those are the kinds of things we're likely to see down the road. So anyway, I will go individually through and look at those things. Let's, we didn't get any notification on any knowledges or anything, so we don't have any new projects. Obviously I could have accepted the well digging, but I want something, I want to be able to offer something there, even if it's just a simple little peace treaty. So that means we shouldn't have any new buildings. It's just a matter of, at this point, deciding what we might put down to get those 4 workers going. And so in order to do that, we can kind of jump into here. So we're going through the tomatoes, we're going through the meat. I can't do much about the meat. We're already occupying that space pretty well. Unfortunately, at the time of this recording, this is the 3rd episode, and I have yet to put up the 1st episode. The reason I point that out is because for those of you who may have been suggesting things during, say, the 1st and 2nd episode, I'm really sorry. This episode right now is occurring before those have gone up, so Anyway, I think by the time I put up or get to record the 4th episode, the 1st episode should be up, so I can start taking feedback from there. We'll see. Kind of one of those weird timing things with YouTube, right? Currently it's Tuesday, but I don't think this is going to start until Friday or something. But anyway, we've got... Could use a bit more flint. That's not a huge thing because we have tools are fine. Wood is coming in slow, but I'm not burning through it right now. We're kind of pulling in resources. Tomatoes are down, so if we could... actually, wait a second. Can we do that? We don't have the technology yet. That's right. We can't set up an annex to start putting out tomato fields or anything. That's unfortunate. So these are just resources that I found through the quests that popped up, the events that popped up before. So we're just going to mow through those. Now it might be a good idea for me to set some of these aside, try to hold on to some, so that when I get the ability to have the annexes and the farms, I have those available to use. Each field would cost tomato to do that, but probably by the time I get that research done, I will have found other tomatoes, either through events or exploration, so I'm not going to worry about that too much just yet. So in the end, looking at all this, I don't see anything really sticking out. I mean, I think what I might do is another flint. That's something we can do. Do that, which to me always looks like, it just looks like a net. Or like a net around a balloon, right? That's like floating away, something like that. So we'll go ahead and throw one of these down. Is 120 the max? It looks like it probably is. Yeah, we'll just stick that here. Try to like maybe line this up a little bit, just because I'm that way. Okay, so that's going to count for like two jobs. So technically we can get 2 more people working, or I can actually, you know, use them as an army. That's a possibility. Tell you what, I think we're going to do wood as... We'll do like another lumber mill. Is that what they actually call this? It's called a wood cutter, not a lumber mill. It's not advanced enough to be a lumber mill. We'll just stick this guy out here and start getting some more wood. So that should take care of everybody. That should take care of the 4 people that were unemployed. Well, now we're down to 1. So anyway, that's good. Our growth is actually in the positive. We were in the negative for a while, I believe. So we kind of crossed over there. Health is pretty good, 30. That's not bad. I think that's pretty good. Yeah. Not bad, not bad. 2 available jobs with the 1 unemployed. There they go. They jump into that. So now we do have 1 unoccupied job. But I'm not too concerned about that. Jumping out here to the world screen, I wanted to do a little bit of exploring. I wanted to take a step out here to see who this was. And I can see this now because I did take a step out. And the way I did this was I actually made a formation of 9 sows. So I didn't want to take any active workers out of town. Everybody was busy. So I just grabbed 9 sows and was like, I just want to walk out here a little bit. And I am now able to see that this is Dryden Black Eyes. It's not Hayne who actually offered us the well digging. So we have somebody else near us here, which is cool. So when I first stepped out, I actually triggered an event that added 3 families. So I have them here. It included 3 porcos, which is why I'm back here. I came and dropped them off. But I actually want to go back out here because I want to see the town here. Just check it out. I'm going to take another step out here. And then I think we'll go 1 more. We're going to risk the lives of those here. Just to take another peek. Oh, we lost the formation. I was like, what are the odds that we would lose everybody like within 2 spaces like that quickly? I assume this doesn't come up frequently, but this is the 3rd time between this save and my previous one that I've seen this. 2 have occurred here though. Okay, so they're gone, but we should still be able to select this. Yeah, so there's like, boy, it's got a few more claimed territories out here and everything. That's cool. Obviously it has farm stuff going on here, but here's the fun thing. We can actually like shoot them a message now. So let's do that. Greetings. Let's take a peek here. We're gonna bring this up, and okay, things are reversed now. He's on the left. So let's see. How about, can you give me some ideas? What do you have? Stone building, property, agriculture. Ooh, so tasty. Now, seeing all of those, I'm going to have 0 to give. I've got nothing. But what I'll do is I'll offer a peace treaty as well. And then I'll offer a one-way rite of passage. Should I do that? I could, but he is so close that he could end up surrounding me or something. Maybe it's best to kind of do it both ways. We'll do something like that. Now I will say hello with 2 L's. Hello. How's it going? Sometimes the spacing doesn't work in this, I've noticed. I'm not sure why. How's it going? I am but a simple, soon to be with with your aid, of course. I am but a simple, soon to be, with your aid, of course, farmer. Agriculture is very important, as you know. And while I have nothing to offer you in the form of new ideas, I hope that my offer of peace and safe passage will do. Weem. And then of course I overwink, so we're gonna add another one in here. And I think we're good. Let's go ahead and send that. Cool. So we'll see. We'll see what they say. Turn it down, that's no problem. So that's our first contact, really. Obviously, Hayne reached out to us, sent us a message, but this is the first I'm actually seeing of an active player. We obviously have the one down here that's inactive, but pretty cool. Now, we do have this here. When I did get close last time, I did select that. That is Barbarians there. So anyway, now I'm kind of interested in cruising up here and seeing if there's anybody else up in this area, but obviously we have a bit of a shortage of explorers, quote-unquote explorers, aka army. But anyway, I think that's pretty good for now. I'd love to get agriculture. Well, you know, I couldn't help it. I need to do some more exploring. I actually turned off a couple of those extra jobs that I had turned on, and even pulled some extra sows in, you know, because that's how I roll. We have 11. It's a pretty weak army. I'm hoping to just kind of go up here. I just want to basically view a few more tiles and see if there's anybody else to communicate with. Somebody else I can shoot a message to, I think would be cool. So we're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to try to cut across the ocean. Now, I seem to recall seeing somewhere, I forgot if I've mentioned this or not, but something like traveling along the water had a higher likelihood for events or something along those lines. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if somebody was guessing that or stating that as fact, if that was a known thing. But sometimes when I've been exploring, I've tried to kind of avoid the coast just in case. But then here I am, shortcutting across the corner. I don't want to go here. What is a primitive tribe of 85? Whew, that's a big tribe. Let's see. Let's cut in here. See what we can see. Okay. So this is the territory here. I thought, you know, you never know. This could get really extended out. I think some people too, it's possible that they will claim territory that has animals on it so they can kind of go after them later. I did that one time. I had cows near me, and so I just kind of claimed the territory. Because I'd never claimed territory before, I just wanted to check that out. But also because there were like a lot of cows there, and I was like, I'm not ready to kind of go after those yet, but I'd love to have them. So I'm going to kind of like lock down that terrain. This could just be coincidence that they happen to be in this area there. But anyway, I'd love to get an event right now that extended my view one, so I would feel less like I needed to really keep moving, because I'm going to be compelled to keep going is the problem. I see these as like units that I'm willing to lose, and so, but I just had such good runs before in the previous server. I had times where I went really far, and was able to come back, and I was fine. I mean, sometimes it meant I was supplementing numbers with, you know, new units I was running across, but the gain was so good. I was like, man, I went out with like 9, and then I came back with like so much more. So I'm kind of just, I guess, going that route. I guess what I'm doing is warning you guys that I'm not really worried about it right now. So there's an extension of the tile view. Ooh, rivers are good. Rivers are really good. Huh. I think we may have to check out some of these territories. Let's see, we have like swamp or whatever over there, and this probably extends to the water, and I think like a river on an ocean could be really cool. So I'm actually going to kind of start heading in that direction. From here we can actually inspect some of these tiles. We got some barbarians around here. 4 and 41 compared to our 2556. That'd be huge losses. I was mostly just curious. Don't worry. I don't intend on attacking them. Even if it felt like, oh man, they're like actually really easy. That's just not what I want to do here. So we have, let's see, we have a river. It's continental flat, small river. Same with this. Large river here, probably because of the T intersection. Let's check this out. I don't know if I've ever seen a river of the T section. I've never inspected one anyway. This is a pretty interesting zone here with the river and everything. It looks pretty cool. There's fish here, so that would be good. There is clay. There's clay here and there's clay down here. I did kind of skim around here though, and I don't see any exploitable plants. There was no, weed or anything like that. No berries, and I'm definitely not good at spotting those. For sure, I miss them. I did cruise around here a little bit though. Like I don't know this here. I don't know if this is like a resource, a platinus. I'm not sure, but I kind of doubt it. I think when there's resources that are exploitable, they're kind of like in a bigger, they're a little bit easier to spot because they're all kind of very similar, and there's really not very many of those there. So I don't think that's it. Yeah, so there's not a whole lot here. It's an interesting spot, because of the T in the river, but I'm not sure it's really like amazing or anything. I think I'll take a look at a couple of the other ones though. Well, none of them had anything super interesting. This tile here actually had some silver in it, but this one really wasn't a whole lot different than this guy here. So let's keep moving. See if we hit an event here, open up a little bit more. We got an event. So joined by 2 families. Yeah, let's do that. That's fine. So we do have 4 porcos. That's pretty good. Pretty good, but I do want to check out this river. Let's kind of hop up at an angle here. This looks like it just hits right back out here, yeah. And we have some more enemies out here. Let's see. Slowly crossing the endless plain. Did we just lose everybody? Nothing we could do. No, okay. That's fine. Let's see. Let's see. It looks like we're probably going to hit the end. I think there's water here, so this is probably the edge of this. Maybe if I just walk one more out here, we'll kind of see the edge of this. And then I think we'll cruise back. Yeah. And there's likely more people, like probably just beyond this. But I'm kind of pushing my luck. I feel pretty good about having, we had 4. We have 1, or 1 less now, porcos. So we'll probably cruise back. Oceanic flat forest. I do want to check out this tile though where the water meets the ocean. It could be interesting. Oceanic flat large river. Sure, we'll check it out. And then we'll cruise home. Not a lot here, but interesting terrain. If I kind of pan down here, you can see we've got some weird stuff going on where the ocean meets the river. So there is that. There is iron here, and then there's clay. Obviously, someone like me just kind of getting started, I wouldn't be exploiting this iron for quite a while. Which just leaves the clay, and there are rabbits here, I believe. Yeah, rabbits kind of hanging out over here. So anyway, those 2 things are definitely not worth, for example, uprooting and moving or putting down a new settlement or anything. But I just like to check these out because you never know. Like that to me is like, I think I mentioned it before, but that's a big part of the excitement. You're going to find some spot that you're like, whoa, check it out. It's got like copper, which I can probably get to in the near future, and clay, and it's got all this other cool stuff, and kind of, it's that gamble. Am I going to find something really cool? But mostly this is what you find. Maybe you'll find like one cool resource, and then not much else. Like we're not seeing really anything in the way of plant life, at least as far as I can tell, that's exploitable. So, anyway, we move on. Let's go home. Let's try to get home safely. Looks like we made it. I did actually just get an event that got us some food. 15 apples. So that's okay. I mean, I'd hope to come back with more than that, but I mean, I guess in a sense we did. We have more people, including 3 new workers. So that's cool. We'll get to jump in here and unload them and put them to work. That's a good thing, right? I was in here basically turning back on some of the structures that I had put to sleep, quote unquote, and I think I have them. But basically, I got a message here. I haven't even looked at it yet. Treaty proposal from Hayne. So Hayne got back to me. But let me just kind of look into stuff really quick. Oh, this actually works out perfect. Cool. I turned on a couple things, and we have 0 jobless with 0, 0 people, 0 pigs. Porcos, jobless. So we're all good there. But let's check out this message. Let's see if he agreed to the terms. So no extra message, just basically. Okay, you know what? I noticed this before, so I was kind of hoping this would be a response to the counteroffer, but the server just kind of had a hiccup and I had to restart. And I've seen this where the treaties keep coming in, even though you did a counter proposal, or I've actually refused some and they've popped back in again. And even now, I don't think there's anyone else on the server right now but me. It's a little late right now, but so I don't think this really is from them as a response. Like, no, just take my well and nothing else. I think it's just a repeat of the other message. So anyway, I'm just going to kind of ignore that for now, but I think we're in a pretty good place. As I try to end things each time in a pretty good place. You know, the pacing of the game, these persistent servers just run, so you kind of get everything where you want, and like, okay, I hope this is cool, I'm gonna go ahead and go to sleep, or I'm gonna go to work, or whatever the case may be, and hope that when you come back, you know, some progress has been made. And the pacing is kind of weird when what I'm finding making videos like this, because there is a lot of stuff you can tweak, but there's a lot of waiting too. You're kind of setting things up and you're like, okay, I just need them to work, because it's kind of on this real-time thing, and I just need them to work for a while to build up some resources. So anyway, that's pretty much where we're at. I've got everybody has jobs and everything. I brought back some cool resources. Granted, I'm not seeing the apples. I wonder if it might have backed us up a sec. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I thought I dropped those off. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I dropped everybody off, but did not drop the inventory off. Who knows? But anyway, that's where we're at. We've unloaded everything. We've kind of got everybody set up for now. And, you know, next time I'm here, I hope to check in and have, you know, some more resources, some more positive news, maybe an actual response from Hayne. Hayne, if you're watching, check that out. Actually, you probably will have already seen this by the time this episode pops up, but you know what I mean. So we're going to leave it at that. We're going to wrap this thing up. I want to thank you guys for watching. As always, I really appreciate it. We'll be back for another episode at sometime in the near future. I'll catch you guys next time.